Welcome to the 2020 graduation of AGAPE, Gordon Parks, and Journeys. My name is Dan Wolf, and I'm the principal at Journeys Secondary School. But before we begin, I'd like to express my sincere congratulations to each and every one of you and tell you how proud we are of you that you have reached this milestone. At this time, it's my distinct pleasure to introduce to you the principal of AGAPE and Gordon Parks, Tracy Gower.
Welcome, parents, families, staff, and invited guests to AGAPE, Gordon Parks, and Journeys graduation. It is my pleasure to recognize and congratulate the graduating class of 2020. We are so proud of you. You have accomplished so much during your time at AGAPE, Gordon Parks, and Journeys. You have been school leaders, mentors, and motivators. You have worked hard for your diploma, but I know you have had fun too. This has been a difficult year for you, for our country, and the world. The school year is ending in a way no one could have predicted when the year began. But like other challenges you have faced, you will meet this challenge. You will not let it stop you as you move to the next stage of your lives. The world is changing, and we are lucky to have this class of 2020 bring new ideas, courage, and fun. This is the time in history when you can remake the world to be better, safer place for all of us. You have it in you to succeed and to make a difference. You've already done that at your school, and your teachers and I know you will continue making a difference. I want you to remember that your school will always be your home. The last few months have shown us different ways that we need each other, and that connection will continue, even now that you are graduates. We thrive on those connections with our graduates. Come and visit when you want. You are no longer students, but you are a part of our school community. For all you have learned and accomplished, for all your hard work and perseverance, for the countless ways you have contributed to our schools. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Hello, class of 2020 and all of our attending folks. So glad that you are here, and we look forward to celebrating this amazing day with you. Congratulations, class of 2020. I'm Dr. Delich, one of the assistant superintendents here in St. Paul Public Schools. I'm betting that not many of you could even imagine when you first started high school 4 years ago what it was going to be like and how it is today. The world has changed so much in such a short amount of time, and the circumstances compel us to gather like we are today, somewhat live on a device. I really wish we were all together in a large auditorium, cheering, yelling, and applauding and laughing as we have done in the past. I do want to take a moment to acknowledge the losses that we have experienced during this time, some large and small. And some of us have lost friends and family. And to many of us, we may feel as though we have lost the pomp and circumstance, and that stinks. Frankly, this pandemic stinks. Principals Tracy Gower and Dan Wolf and Administrator Lois Vasika-Weir, colleagues, families, and of course our graduates of AGAPE, Journeys, and Gordon Parks. Congratulations to you all. You have different backgrounds, experiences, and dreams. Today, you are moving out of the world and into a larger place with even more opportunities and the unexpected. You have made plans, next steps, perhaps attending college, near or far, entering trades, certificate programs, starting a business, or even maybe enlisting in the military. In the past, I would have talked to you about the exciting adventures awaiting you, but they can still be there. It just might be a little bit different at the present time. And of course, there are adventures ahead of you, but their nature and their timing, it might just have to wait a little bit. The fact is that many of us may be called upon to do something that nobody likes to do, which right now it might be just pausing. And especially for you amazing, talented young students in the class of 2020 who are eager to start and get going on your adventures and your careers. But we might have to wait a little bit. We may not want to. We didn't think we have to, and we might need to. Not all of you will need to wait to take your next steps. And even if you do, waiting doesn't mean doing nothing. For those of you whose plans are temporarily on hold, you can go forth and do good and even do amazing things. Last I heard, there are plenty of openings out there for amazing 2020 graduates just like you. Find a way to be one. Help your family, your neighbor, your community. Get involved with a candidate. Vote. Whatever you feel, make that dream come true. To all of you, continue to stay open to the amazing world in which we have around us. And expect that everything you do when this crisis is over, not today, maybe it's not tomorrow, maybe it's not next month, maybe it's a year from now, but when it is over, the world will be changed because of you, and it will continue to be better. You will be a part of that amazing change. Again, congratulations, class of 2020. Thank you for the amazing contribution that you have done as you've etched yourself into this amazing school district. Thank you. We look forward to the amazing accomplishments that you have in store. Congratulations.
Graduates, families, and AGAPE, Gordon Parks, and Journeys educators and staff. It is my privilege to bring congratulations from the St. Paul Board of Education to the AGAPE, Gordon Parks, and Journeys classes of 2020. Like you, I wish we were celebrating together in person. I hope that all of us gathering remotely today will find both meaning and joy in this shared celebration. I'm here to congratulate you, of course, and also to provide you with some context for the achievements of this year's graduating classes. For those of you going on to college, the schools you'll attend include local institutions such as St. Paul College, Inver Hills Community College, Minneapolis Community and Technical College, Dunwoody College of Technology, and Century College. Some of you will attend colleges and universities out of state, some of you will be entering the military, and still others of you will be taking life very much as it comes. Whether you have spent the last 13 years in our St. Paul Public Schools or joined us at some point along the way, I thank you and your families for being part of the SPPS family. You are an important part of our shared story, and it has been an honor and a privilege to spend this time with you. I hope you leave with friendship, knowledge, and many good memories. I also hope for each of you that your time in our schools, and most recently at AGAPE, Gordon Parks, and Journeys, has prepared you for whatever comes next. I hope that you will be flexible, curious, and courageous, and that you'll remember all the big and small successes that you've had. It's true that at times you may have stumbled. Maybe you even fell down. It's also true that you got back up and kept going. That says a lot about you. The people who love you, your school communities, your friends, and your families are rooting for your continued success. I am too. We are in a moment of history none of us will forget. Life as we know it has changed and continues to change, and you are going into the wider world at a time of great transformation. That might feel scary. Here's the good news. You are exactly the right people to shape what happens next. Your education, your experience, your drive, your goodness will make the world more connected, more compassionate, and more just. You are unlike anyone else who has ever lived, and I am excited to live in the world you create. Today we are celebrating you and remembering what brought you to this moment, and tomorrow your promising and beautiful future will be waiting for you. Please don't forget where you came from, but don't be afraid to go someplace new. Keep your head up, do your best, and always keep going, knowing that our support and love go with you always. Congratulations, graduates. We are so proud of you.
To the AGAPE, Gordon Parks, and Journeys graduating class of 2020, graduation is not the end, it's the beginning. Graduating high school was deemed impossible because I became pregnant my junior year. As if being a teenager wasn't already hard, being a pregnant teenager was even harder. If it wasn't for Gordon Parks letting me attend 2 sessions of summer school and AGAPE for taking me in with welcoming arms, this wouldn't be possible. AGAPE is a school for young mothers who want to beat the odds. The teachers and staff don't judge you, nor do they give you less work because you are a mother. They actually expect more from you. I had many obstacles during my years at AGAPE. Being a parenting high school student was not easy. I dropped out of high school twice during my journey. My math teacher, Miss Folks, called me and emailed me every day that I missed school. She was determined to see me graduate. She knew I was capable of doing whatever I set my mind to. My principal, who too was a teen mother, shared her story and it gave me hope. My social studies teacher, Miss Gillespie, was the African American role model I needed in my life. She inspired me to always put my best foot forward. AGAPE, Gordon Parks, and Journeys class of 2020, which teachers and staff motivated and inspired you? Make sure to thank them for helping you get here today. During my senior year, I started working every day after school. I took 2 college classes, I improved my attendance, and I made honor roll. I'm here to tell you, having a baby did not stop anything for me except maybe my sleep. I'm sure, like the rest of you, I almost lost hope due to distance learning. It is hard being home without teachers, friends, or support for starting college in the fall. But success starts in the home, so I made the impossible possible. I am so happy to be able to celebrate this once in a lifetime milestone with everyone today. The way I see it, if you want the rainbow, if you want if you want the rainbow, you have to put up with the rain. Thank you.
That's beautiful.
Oh
Good job, Jerry.
Thank you, Deary, for sharing your inspirational words and thoughts for the class of 2020. St. Paul School Board Clerk Zuki Ellis, it is my pleasure to present to you the AGAPE, Gordon Parks, and Journeys graduating class of 2020. As principal, I am affirming that each student who receives a diploma today has met or exceeded the requirements for a high school diploma, as determined by the State of Minnesota Board of Education and the St. Paul Public Schools Board of Education. And now, the graduating class of 2020.
This is the moment we've all been waiting for. By the power vested in me by the State of Minnesota and by the Board of Education of Independent School District 625, I hereby confer upon each of you the high school diploma with all its rights, privileges, and responsibilities. Congratulations, graduates.
for time.